Right, well, finally, we're live. Sorry about that. And few too many technical errors there. My laptop decided that it just went to freeze. Apparently, changing tab sizes is a bit too much for Apple these days. But anyway, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. My name is Cal, and we are here for Fiji, well, France versus Fiji, France being the home side. We are in Bordeaux at Stade Atlantique Métropole for this clash. And I mean, just like last week, Fiji have fielded one hell of a side. Obviously, France have always got a pretty good side, and they got pretty well stacked up today. Just going over some team news, what we got so far. Give me a second. Well, don't forget, is uh, France are fifth in the world because they've dropped behind. Ooh, they've dropped behind England now, and England will maybe even have leapfrogged Ireland actually after beating New Zealand. If you haven't seen that, amazing, amazing result for England there against ranked nine Fiji. Gautier has named a strong French lineup as you'd expect. Aldridge is captain. Back row of Gelange, Jegu, and Aldridge. Olivon and Taufa Fanua. In Olivon in the lock pairing, interesting. Luca and Intimac. Scrum off, fly off. Ramos at fullback as usual. It's the same back three as always. Barassi and Deporter in the midfield. Whereas Fiji, the teams are looking to come out now, France in blue, Fiji in white. Fiji have Mata at 8, just like last week. Tuisova and Wanikolo in the back line. Caleb Muntz, who had a great game against England last week, is starting at 10 again. And Kanakavata and Sokula will be really good at the breakdown. Sokula coming into the starting lineup for this game, and he had a brilliant game against England last weekend. Looking at some stats, seasonal stats for France and Fiji. I suppose this is for the entire year. France have kicked from hand 282 times to Fiji's 191. Shows that Fiji prefer to keep the ball in hand a lot more. France have also scored more points, 295 to 182. Fiji have carried the ball a lot more, which you'd expect considering that they kick from hand less. Um, I am live. Let's just check. Why is that not live? Give me 1 second. That should be live. Hmm? Come on, what's going on here? Is this not loaded or what? No. Yeah, but where am I? Oh, all right. Well, it's just my. Don't worry. It's just my YouTube not loading, which is bizarre. Anyway, the teams are out on the field now, and they are getting ready for the anthems. We'll quickly rattle through the starting lineups. The game is set to start in about 3.5 minutes. Uh, yeah, so we'll go through the lineups quickly. France first, the home side. We got Crow, Marchand, and Montagne. Olivon and Taufifenua, Gelange, Jegu, and Aldrit as captain, Luca and Tamak, Gilberry, Barassi, Deporter, Beno, and Ramos. For Fiji, we've got mostly the same, although a couple of players changing from bench to starting. Hetet, Caniveri, and Doge in the front row, Nasila Silla, and Mayana Vanua, fucking hard name to say quickly. Soakula, Kanakavata, and Mata in the back row. Kurivoli and Muntz as 9-10. Wainakolo at 11. Tuisova and Revovo at 12 and 13. Revatamada at 14, apart from his yellow card. He had a brilliant game last week. And Rayasi, I thought was really good last week against England. Um, why? Oh, that's probably why. It's just Scotland versus the Pumas. Of all things. Give me a second to find the right one. That's probably the one. So on the bench for France, we have Lamotte, Neti, Laclaya, Maximin, Orodou, Boudon, Junot, and Gaetan. And then on the bench for Fiji, we have Togaitama, Sokobale, Hoyt, Tim Hoyt, Voce Voce, Salawa, Sam Y, Armstrong Ravula, who played all right. He wasn't as good as Munster, and Makala. So both. Well, I think the interesting thing is I would say France's bench is not looking as strong as it used to. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not as good as it used to be. Um, but I would also say that Fiji's bench is not massive, but their starting lineup is good. So I think this is going to be a really good game. Also, guys, just before we start, we're just going through the French national anthem at the moment. Um, do like and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to push 100k, and we're only about 1,199 subscribers away. Let's look at some more stats for the teams. Fiji have made more meters in the season by 13, 3,746 as opposed to France's 3,733. Pretty sure about 3,600 of those have come from Beelberry on its own. Clean breaks are the same at 53. Defenders beaten more by Fiji, 199 to France's 184. Offloads, of course, Fiji will be more here, 99 to France's 77. More passes by Fiji, 1,393 to 1,176. A lot more tackles by okay, a lot more tackles by France, 1,791 as opposed to Fiji's 1,089. Now this could be, I think France has played more games. I think turnover conceded more by France than by Fiji, 125 to 111. Fiji just lining up and doing their haka, which I love their haka. And I think it's being led by their captain, Caniveri. Oh, the lights in the stadium. Nice. I do really want a Fijian kit. It is nice. Fiji have had 9 yellow cards this season and 1 red card, whereas France has had 4 yellow cards and no red cards. So they'll want to keep their discipline, especially against France, and the danger they have under fairly tight wrap. Um, that is the anthems done and the what's it called? The haka done. So we are basically ready to go. If you have any questions, guys, do chuck them in the chat. I love reacting to questions and comments. Quickly go through the team again. Crow, Marchand, Montagne, Olivon, Tafifanua, Gelange, Aldrit, and Jegu for the forwards for France. Let's see, Luku, Untamak, Barassi, Deporter, Bielberry, Peno, and Ramos for the backs. Peno did become France's all-time try scorer, leading try scorer against South Africa, scoring 2 in that defeat. Fiji, Hetet, Ikaniveri, Doge, Nasila Sila, Mayana Vanua, Sawakura, Mata, and Thanakaivata. But that is a good forward set. Kurivoli, Muntz, Tuasova, and Ravovo. That centre pairing is brutal. Wainakolo, Ravata, Manda, and Rayasi. I mean, it's a solid backline too. Muntz is already getting to a world class fly half. He just needs a bit more time. Benches: Lamont, Neti, Laclayette, Maximin, Orado, Boudon, Junot. Okay, let me get one through one side. And then Gaetan, and then Togitama, Sokobale, Hoyt, Voce Voce, Salawa, Y, Armstrong Ravilla, and Makala. It looks like France will be kicking off, playing right to left. Christoph Ridley is the. Okay, we've lost the pitch. That might be because it's loading. Yeah, it is France kicking off, and they are kicking right to left. It looks like a pretty full stadium, and wouldn't surprise me. Yep, looked pretty packed to me. Bordeaux is actually quite close. I should really go watch one of their games there when I go home. So Intermac gets us underway. And it falls. Looks like it falls straight to Muntz. He offloads it to Mata. Gravoli looking for a box kick here. No. Yeah, he is. He picks up and runs a couple of meters before box kicking, and he's got it to just inside Fiji's half. Decent clearance there from Kuravoli. No, it's up to halfway. That's a pretty good clearance from Kuravoli. Really good. Really good. What's it called? Clearance kick there from Kuravoli. So Marchand with the first line out of the game. 40 seconds in. Olivon rises high at the front. Actually, no, that was Aldred. Luku comes in to get the ball. Bielberry hanging. Luku breaks blind. Bielberry back to Luku. Luku's out. But I would say that's a forward pass anyway. Was it called? Already looking to use that blind side. Yeah, I think that pass back inside from Bielberry was forward, but I don't know if it's been called. It is raining. It's chucking it down. Sorry, apparently it's drizzling. It looks a bit heavier than that though. So Akula rises at the front and takes it. Who's number 7? Fanakai Vate kind of falls out the back. Kuravoli has to kick downfield. It's going to fall to Bielbiari. Bielbiari is going to launch it high and chase his kick. He's kind of been knocked over, but the referee says it's fine. Muntz rises high and gathers it. He is tackled by who's number 7? Jagu. And it is what's his name? Barassi is penalised for being offside. So Fiji could take a shot. No, it's quite a long kick. That I think Fiji will go to the corner. Fabien Galtier with his trademark glasses that make him look almost like wearing goggles and about to go for a swim. So Muntz is going to go to the corner. It looks like he's got it just inside just outside the French 22. Good kick from him though. Now Fiji will want to be really secure with their handling in this game, considering the rain. Sorry, Canaveri goes to the front to Kuravoli, and then it is up to Thanak Ivata to bump it up. His Doge. Kuravoli wants to change direction, but the referee's in the way. And it looks like Aldreit's come away with it somehow. It has. He's stolen it for France. Luku digging for it. And it looks like they're going to try and attack here. They are. Well, no, they're going to run it. They're going to run a pod just so they can get a better field position. So now Luku probably going to box kick here, I'd say. And he does. He hasn't looked for touch though. Muntz is hanging back. He goes into Rayasi. Rayasi, they're up quickly on him, and he's knocked it on. And it's a knock on from Rayasi. So it'll be a scrum down to France. Quite a nice French kit that actually. Oh, and it looks like Rayasi might have hurt his hand already. Is it his hand? It does look like he's holding his hand. What is it? His hand? His head? Something's not great there. Mick Byrne, the Fiji head coach, looking on in the more like almost pink purpley kit. So what happens? I don't know. I can't tell what happened. He might be a shoulder or a rib. It could even be a rib. Is he up? I can't see. Yeah, it looks like Rayasi's up. Don't know what was wrong. He didn't look comfortable, though. But I mean, Fijians are hard as nails. Commentators talking about Tuisova. When he hits you, you need morphine. Fiji actually outweighing the French pack by 8 kgs, 914 to 906. I can't say that surprises me considering the size of their players. And also France don't have players like oh god, I can't even remember their name. Antonio and players like that. Is he even playing anymore? Or is he retired? I don't actually know. I think he's still playing. Winnie Antonio. Free kick to France, I think, for driving early from Fiji. Into Mac. Here's Ramos. Ramos sticks it on the boot for Peno to chase. Not really a hard chase there. So it falls to Rayasi. Yeah, it falls to Rayasi. He's run it out of the 22, so they're not going to be able to kick it out on the full. Here's Viliame Kuravoli. I think he's going to go to Muntz now. He does. It's a decent pass to Muntz. Muntz kind of skids it off his boot. It's a good pickup there from Rayasi. He kind of had no choice there. He just had to go into heavy traffic. I do like the way Muntz bosses the Fiji game around. It's great. You do need that from the fly off. I'm not sure if the ball tracker is working very well. It didn't really work very well last time, to be honest. So France go to the back, and it's Jegu who rises high to gather it. They've set the maul. Still in there. Luca goes digging, gets it out. Goes to Deporter. Deporter straight through a gap, and he feeds it back into Barassi. And no, sorry, it was Barassi who made the break, and Deporter who scores. And straight through the middle go the two centres, and France go under the sticks to open up the scoring early. And that did look a bit too easy. Tuasova. Oh, sorry, it wasn't Tuasova. It was who was it? Who was it? He got beat. It was Mata who was defending in the 10 channel, and he just got absolutely skinned by Deporter on the inside. Sorry, Barassi. And that was really poor defense from Fiji. 6 minutes in, and France are going to go 7-0 up. I'll tell you what, Deporter is only his 6th cap, but it is his first try. Yeah, sorry about the tracker. We're looking for I think we're looking for a different system because this just doesn't seem to work very well. It's from the stadium. It's not controlled by us. Ramos obviously slots that over from in front, and France goes 7-0 up. Yeah, that was such a big gap to leave. What was it? Ravatamanda getting across, kind of bringing the man down, but not managing to hold on. And Deporter just kind of rolls over and puts the ball down. So Fiji go into an early deficit. Muntz kicks off for Ravatamanda to chase. He gets up and gets a slap back. Kuravoli. Here's Bill Mata trying to make amends. Kuravoli again goes to Rayasi at 10. Muntz gets rid of one. Almost gets rid of two, actually. And there's a penalty to Fiji. Now, do they get points on the board? They are right in front. I think it might. I mean, yeah, I think they're going to go for 3 here. And it was Aldred who was penalised there. And Canaveri just asking just talking to the ref quickly and then signalling the post. So we should see 7-3 here. I'm not sure what France did wrong there. I mean, I didn't see his hands go past the ball. Otherwise, he was on his feet. So, Caleb Muntz with his first kick at goal for the day. It is almost right in front. I'd say maybe 10 meters to the right. So, Muntz. I think he's dragged that horribly to the left, and he has. Muntz has shanked that one. That's a really poor miss from Muntz. That's really annoying. So it'll be a 22 dropout from France. They go very shallow, maybe 2 meters. And Peno rises high and grabs it. He manages to get the arms free. Luku. Here's Ramos at 10. Here is Ntamak. Sorry, that was Deporter. Oh, and Barassi gets upended, and that's a penalty as well. That's Tuasova. I think it was a high tackle. Yeah, high tackle from Tuasova. It was Barassi who got almost seatbelt tackled, I think. Yeah. So nothing too dangerous, but just a seatbelt style tackle. Penalty to France. And it's just an easy exit for France. That's the problem, isn't it? It's just Fiji giving them easy outs. Good kick, though, from Intermac, I think. Yeah, I mean he was dipping, but yeah, no, you got to make a better effort than that to us, especially to us over. He's huge. So France take their line out ball at the front. They've set the maul. Marchand's got it at the back. It is steamrolling forwards. It is a penalty advantage, although Marchand breaks off immediately. Luku, Aldrit, runs into Kurivoli and one other. There's Marchand again. Two carries in quick succession from the hooker. And I think there's another penalty advantage for offside. France playing very quickly here. Here's Depoter. He's thrown back by the two centres. Luku. Untamak gets it out to Ramos. Peno. And I think it's slapped back by Fiji. But BLBRA couldn't get on the end of it. The two wingers working, in fact, the back three working in tandem there. They do love coming off their wing, to be fair. But they'll come back for the penalty to France. And do France go for the penalty here? Do they take easy points? Maybe set themselves in a decent lead and then go for more, like tries? Okay, so it was called. So it was Misake Doge who was called penalized for a collapse of the maul. It's actually not the easiest kick. So yeah, I'd go to the corner for this, and it'll be Intermac to go to the corner for France. Yeah, definitely. He falls off, and then the whole thing falls over him. It's really good hands from France. Yeah, okay, it was. It was slapped back by Wanakoto, I think. France have set the maul. They've got it to Marchand again. And Fiji get the penalty, and I think it might. They transferred it straight over to the back man instead of going through. And Fiji get a real easy let off there. Any score predictions from you guys? I know there is Ireland Australia on at the same time, so I know people will be on that stream as well. It's not. It's a very loose pass from Bielberry because Fiji didn't find touch. Here's Ramos, and he's met by the two locks in Mayana Venua and so Nasira Silla. France looking to attack down the blind. Oh, it's quick hands, but it can't find Bielberry. It goes into touch, but they'll come back for the penalty. Penalties flying in this game so far. It's offside, and I think it's against Hetet. You can tell they're just trying to get the ball to Bielbiere in his iconic red scrum cap. And I think it's going to be Intermac again to go to the corner. He does, and he finds a good touch. A very good touch. About 10 meters out. Maybe a little bit more, 12 meters out. Still, really good touch finder, considering it was almost halfway. So Marchand gets another throw in. Luku goes to Barassi, and he's stripped. He is stripped by Ravatamada, and it gets to Rayasi on the side, and he kicks downfield with a big kick. Was he inside? I think he was. Yeah, Barassi was smacked there. What a hit on Barassi. Ooh. They might look at this as head contact. So they're looking at it. The referee's not convinced it's intentional foul play, but they're looking at it anyway. They have to do that, I suppose, their due diligence. I hope there's no cards here. Fiji definitely can't afford a card. It's unfortunate. Like I don't. It's not intentional, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I also don't. Let's see. So it's a tackle from Kanakavata. That's a hit. Yeah, you see, he is quite high, but Kanakavata knocks Barasti into the path of his shoulder. Let's see what the decision is. Yeah, so it's going to be a yellow card to Ravatamada, and that's yeah. I mean, it's really different, and it's off-field review as well. It's the thing is, it's really difficult because, and this is the second one in 2 weeks. That's hard for him. Like, bearing in mind, Kanaka Vata is a huge player, and he hits him here, kind of just below the nipple. And if you're making the secondary tackle, where do you hit? Like, it's a hard one. It's a really hard one. So Gaiton has come on, and so I think that's Barassi has gone off. I don't know if that's for a head injury or just as a sub. Might be a sub. So Gaiton is on, and believe it or not, he was born in Croydon, in the UK. So France are going to go for touch, and I don't think Ravatamada should get a red. I think a yellow is fair. He should have been lower. Not that he could have really hit in that tackle if he was lower. So it's a complicated one. But yes, he made head contact. So and he was upright. So yeah, yellow card. It's unfortunate though. So France go to the middle and they've set the maul again. Marchand has it. Olivon calling in the rest of the troops to load up that maul. It's going sideways at the moment. Even Luku's in the back of it. And France rumbling. France are over. And France score. They do get the second try through a rolling maul. And it looked a bit too easy from the French pack there. And who's going to get up with it? It's going to be Marchand, I'm assuming. It is. So the number 2, Julian Marchand, gets another try at the back of a rolling maul. And that was it held for a bit, but other than that, it was a bit too easy. And Fiji are going to have to be careful here. Fiji are going to have to be really careful. They don't want to let this game get away from them too much. They did do really well last weekend at bouncing back every time England scored. So, let's hope they can do something similar here. So Ramos gets the second kick over, making it 14 points to nil. There are still 8 minutes on that yellow card, potentially red card. I don't think it should be red. I don't think it would be fair for it to be a red. It's not entirely his fault. Yeah, they went straight over the top of Fiji there. Pierre Biarri was also under there with Marchand. So Muntz is going to get us underway again. He goes quite high, and it allows Wainakolo to chase. Can't quite get underneath it to turn it over. Luku looks like he's going to go for a box kick. He is. Bielbieri rips after it. Here is Reasi. He has to slap it back, and it's gone very loose. Mata comes away with it. I think it's a knock-on advantage for Fiji. Doge, or it might be Hetet. And it looks like Kuravoli going to play a box kick here. Tafafanua looking to try and charge. Nope, doesn't even move. And Kuravoli just finds it. No, out on the full. Not a good touch. It was not a good kick from Kuravoli. It was a bad kick from Kuravoli. And we are, 16 and a half minutes in, 14 points to nil. And Fiji really need to try and get a foothold in this game. I think those 3 points they missed would have been quite helpful. So they go to the front to Olivon again. Luku whips it out. He caught that well, did Luku. Here is the new man, Gaiton, playing 13? No, 12. Oh, he might be 12, actually. Jalonge out the back to Gaiton. Oh, it's a loose pass from Gaiton. Bielbieri has to scamper back. It's gathered up by Olivon. They're going down the blind through their forwards. Jalonge back in field to Marshall, who's hammered backwards. Here is Intermac. He's going to have to kick. Peno is after it. Peno is chasing. It's going to fall for Reasi. Peno wraps him up. But he doesn't get him to ground. Here's Ravovo. Gets away from Peno. almost gets away from Deporter. He is a great player, is Ravovo. Oh, it's an oh Kuravoli almost gifting France a try by trying to roll it along the floor. Okay, now Fiji trying to counter here. Oh, he tries to run. Kanakavata tries to run over BLBRE. In fairness, great tackle to BLBRE. Muntz is trying to go through a gap there. He gets an offload to Doge. Doge off the floor. Oh, and I love Ikanaveri. He's such a good, like, cool runner. Here's Rayasi. Rayasi tries to go over the top. Can't quite do so. It's capped up by Peno. And he gets it back. Taps it back to Ramos. And then it's on the left-hand side. Yelbieri's got it in space. Yelbieri inside to Olivon. Olivon's going to go. Oh, Olivon's over. Fiji almost managed to get him though. And it's another try for France. And this is becoming a bit of a rout. No, I don't like this. I hate seeing Fiji get decimated. I tell you what, I'm gonna actually put I'm gonna get the score up for what's it called? Island Whale Wallabies, so I can keep you up to date with that. It is 14-7 to the island at the moment. They went 14-0 up through two tries to Hansen before Icky Tau scored and James O'Connor converted. So it's 14 points to 7. Really good. Jesus, even Muntz actually was a bit of a head contact there. Lucky they scored. But France are just making it. It's a bit too easy for France at the moment. They are keeping up with the timer at the moment. They might go ahead of it with the kick. Oh, they're checking something. I don't know what they're checking. It might be a pass, but it also might be head contact. Because I did say that I think Caleb Muntz kind of hits him high. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's a try. They were checking a pass in the midfield, but nothing clear. So Ramos will be able to take his kick. I think they're going to restart the shot clock. He was about to take the kick when they stopped him. I don't even know how many points Ramos has actually scored in total. Must be a hell of a lot. He practically never misses, except apparently against England sometimes. He gets it over, but he was almost charged down there, actually. What was it? Cheslin Colby charged him down in that quarterfinal, didn't he? That was really good from Deporter. Yeah, and there was nothing. That was high, but it's kind of a seatbelt, nothing too crazy. 21-0, 20 and a half minutes in, and this is getting a bit ugly for Fiji now. They really need to hit back. It is okay. So I think their decision about the card to Ravatai Mud has come back, but they're going to have to wait till the end, the next break of play, which is now. But the ball's been kicked out by Luku. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so Ravatamada will not get a red card. It remains a yellow. He was the secondary tackler. It wasn't whatever. So fortunately it is only a yellow card, and it's not far from over. It's about 2.5 minutes till it's over. So it can vary. So Akula acts as 9 while Kuravoli was tying his laces. Number 4, Nasila Silla. He's a bloody good player, Nasila Silla. Kuravoli is going to go to Ikanevere. He goes straight to ground. Advantage to Fiji. I think that was just for sealing off. Here, Mata tries to go through the gap. Can't quite do so. And there's the penalty to Fiji. They need to get deep into France's 22 here and really try and get some points. It was offside. That's where the penalty came from. Offside from I think it was I think it was Olivon. No, no, I think it was Gelange, I think. It wasn't Aldred, but it's not the greatest kick from Fiji, but it makes it's not even up to the 22. It's about 5 meters outside the 22. Hasn't. So Caniveri. Caniveri is going to throw. He's going to go to the back. Fiji maintain their possession. They set the maul, and they've kept the maul up despite it's a penalty advantage. France sacking the maul after it had formed. Caravoli goes to Caniveri in the midfield. Sorry, it was Tuisova. He's lost his number one then. Caravoli. Here is the Caniveri. Oh, it's a great run from Caniveri into the 22. He feeds it to Mayana Vanua and offloads to Nasila Sila. They're almost up to the 5 meter line. That's great running from the lock pairing. So Akula. Here is Tuisova. He's met really well by Peno and Ramos. Kanakavata beats one, almost up to the 5 meter line. Oh, and Taufa Fanua in the way. Kuravoli gets the ball back off the rebound. But they got the penalty advantage for Taufa Fanua being lazy. Stood up in an offside position when the scrum off was trying to play the ball. I thought that was Taufa Fanua, not definitely. I didn't think that was Oliver. So Muntz is going to go to the corner, and I like this. The Fiji need to get a try. Their yellow card is about to end, and this has been a really good 2.5 minutes for Fiji. It was Taufa Fanua. So Caniveri is going to have a 5 meter throw. I think if Fiji can get a decent maul here, if they score here with the yellow card, great. Get them right back into the game. And it's been slapped back by France. They've got it. That's unfortunate for Fiji. They've lost their own ball off line out. Luku looking for a box kick, slams it downfield. And it's a really good box kick too. Oh, it's been kept in so well by Kuravoli. Reasi steps one. Oh, beautiful feat from Reasi to beat Deporter. Run straight into someone else, but still. Muntz. Tuisova. Ravatum. Oh, what feet! And he then gets rid of Vinacola gets rid of Bielbieri as well. Great hands. Ravovo. They're into the 22, right on this far right side. There's Doge. Kuravoli. It was not a great pass to Muntz. He does gather it. Tuisova. Whips it wide. Reasi. Reasi stabs it through. No one really chasing. Boy, Caniveri was chasing. I tell you what. Eno gets back. But Caniveri was right up there. And here we go. Ravatamada makes his way back on the field. And that, I mean, that was really good from Kuravoli. Fiji actually looked really good there. Wainakola's feet there were nuts. Hands shrugs off Bielbieri. I'm not sure about that kick from Reasi. Caniveri was really close there for a number two. Peno got a knee in the face, not in the face, in the stomach from his own player, Ramos. So France go to Tuisova, is Reasi, onto Kanakaivata, or Thanakaivata. They're on their own on France's 10 meter line. Muntz, Wainakolo, he's trying to get on his dancing feet as well. Here's Mata with a beautiful offload to Ravatamanda. Oh, he's done well to keep his feet there, but I think no. It was almost a turnover there. Ravovo playing. Nope, sorry, it was Mayana Vanua playing scrum off. Kuravoli thinking about going back right, doesn't do so. Doge out the back to Muntz, and Wainakolo drops it, but it goes backwards. He's missed. He's beaten one. Here is Kanakaivata, and it's brought down really well by Peno. That's good. That's good defense from Peno. France. My God. Mac Hansen's got a 28-minute hat trick against the Wallabies. He scored another one to make it 19-7. Mac Hansen is ripping it. Thanakai Vata, what a tackle by Peno. Really good tackle by Peno. How many knocks on the head is he going to get? It's another one from Thanakai Vata's knee as he goes over. Territory, 59% to France. Obviously, 41 to Fiji. 47% possession to France. So Fiji have had more possession. So Giroud has took it down. Marchand has it at the back. Watchalongs joining, and Luka's looking at box kick. He does. Oh, excuse me. It hasn't gone too deep, and Fiji have knocked it back. Tuisova's got back there. He should just run it straight in. He does. He beats one. Gets it back up to halfway. Good run from Tuisova. Kuravoli goes to Mayan Vanua. Fiji carrying forwards, making slight gains. Here's Reasi, beats one. Reasi's playing bloody well. Wainakolo, Doge, almost up to the 10-meter line. Sila. Kuravoli taking a while. That's Ruck. Here's Wainakolo. Tries to beat one. It takes two players to bring him down. Cutting a. Revovo on the inside. Revovo's through. Revovo will score. And he does, right under the poles. Luku smacks off the poles. And Revovo does get Fiji a try back. And Fiji, bloody hell, Fiji needed that. And it is Kaletti? Is his name Kaletti or Kalemi? I think it's Kaletti Revovo. Let's see. Lineup. Calavetti. It's Calavetti Revovo. So 19-7 to Luku came straight off. I've seen that with Toby Flood before. Such good strength there from Revovo. I mean, Fiji are sort of back in it. Right, and it looks like Kuravoli's back to is going to be kicking from now on. Maybe Muntz is just not feeling it, unless he's just Kuravoli's kicking the closer ones. So Fiji do get themselves on the board, 21 points to 7, and that is exactly what they needed. But what? Oh, he almost dropped it. But what a carry from Revovo. Oh my god, the chat's only just come through. Sorry if you've been talking. I've literally just not seen the chat. Joe Evans, welcome forever fan. Well, actually, welcome all of you. David Abrahams, Vinay Petzer, Chomp, Johan Nieuwenhuizen, Elizabeth Klaskin, and Richard Curtis. Welcome to all of you. So, Fiji get a kickoff. Sorry, France have to kick off this time. Nice to see that change. It is outside the 22, so Kuravoli won't be able to kick dead or kick out on the full. He launches it downfield. This will probably fall for Ramos. Ramos takes it nicely. He's met by Ravatamada. Bielberry comes away with it, and he's met by like 3 forwards. They're on the halfway. Out the back from Aldred. He's not got a scrum cap on anymore. That's not going to make him easy to see. Here's Ramos. Back to Peno. Peno with a loose pass to Marchand, who fields it with his foot. He then knocks it on. Fiji come away with it. Fiji carry through Hetet. Kuravoli. Caleb Muntz. Out the back to Reasi. Oh, it's a miss. It doesn't really. It goes to floor, but Ravatamada clears up. Reasi. He thinks about trying to do a little ghost on the inside. Decides to pass. France trying to counter. Don't get it. Kuravoli. Oh, what hands from Mata. Was it Mata? No, it wasn't. Everyone Jesus. They're also huge. They look the same from this height. Good from Muntz. He just lays it off through a forward and then resets. Kuravoli. Kuravoli goes to Muntz. Muntz out the back to Reasi. Reasi's had a hand in most things in this game so far. Kuravoli going to go to Soakula. He carries. Lays it back. Losing a bit of ground here at Fiji, but they do have possession. Here's Maya Navanua. Kuravoli. Oh, it's a long pass. They do maintain possession though. It's slow ball at this. It's slow ball at the rucks. That's the biggest problem for Fiji at the moment. Here's Sokula with a standing start. Or actually, it might have been. No, I'm not sure who that was actually. And it's come loose. France have got it back, and there's a nope. But there's a penalty to it was a Canterbury. There's a penalty to Fiji playing on the floor. It might have been Taufi Fanua again. Now, do Fiji go for 3 points here? Get it up to 21-7, 21-10, or do they just go to the corner again? I don't think they're going to win this game with penalties, so I would go. I would go for the corner. Who plays it on the floor? No, it wasn't. It was what's his name? Jalanche, I think. No, Jegu, I think, who played it off the floor. So how are you guys all doing? Yeah? Any comments? Any score predictions? It's been a quite an interesting day of rugby today. Um, I've been very close with a lot of my predictions. I predicted South Africa to win 32-14. They won 33-14, just to be mean. Oh no, wait. Or did I say 33? I know I missed it by 1 point from South Africa. Um, I said Japan would beat Wales by 2, and they were beating them by 2 until the final penalty, which got Wales the win. What else did I say? I said England would. Well, I said England would win by 7, and they won by I think it was 14. So I've had a good day so far. I think I said France by 28. So Fiji lose their own throw in. Luka comes away with it down the line. Here's Boudon. No, it's not Boudon. Can't be Boudon. He's not on the field, is he? No, maybe Boudon is on the field already. He is. Who's he gone on for? Hasn't said. Oh, great. So Fiji return it through Reasi. They kicked it out, and a good kick, good clearance from Fiji up to France's 10. Good steal there from who is that? Yeah, so Boudon is on. Who the hell has gone off? I don't know who's gone off. It might be Jegu. I think it is Oscar Jegu's. I think Oscar Jegu's gone off. Good take there from Olivon. Tafa Fanua. Oh God, I wouldn't want him running at me. Luku is going to box kick. Peno is going to chase. There's a lot of height. Muntz does really well to take that. Peno meets him, brings him down. France trying to ruck over. Fiji done well there to keep it in. Here is Bill Mata. Nope, sorry, that was Tanakai Vata. It comes out kind of weirdly behind him. He does pick it up and get it to a forward. Kuravoli going to box kick here, I'd say. Or is he going to go to Muntz? No, he's going to box kick. Not looking for touch. Peno's tracking back. I would have said that. Yeah, that's a knock on from Peno. Does come back on the French side, but it was a knock on. So it'll be a scrum down to Fiji. And I tell you what, since those first 3 tries, Fiji have managed it well. Fiji have calmed everything down. Actually, that's not. Luku caught it after a knock on. That's a penalty. It's a PK. Yeah, I don't know why that's not a penalty. Luku caught it in an offside position. So, scrum. Actually, this might be Fiji's first put into the scrum, actually. I think so. It's been a good first half. I mean, well, it was certainly a one-sided first half in the beginning. I hope that Fiji come out and have a better second half than they did against England. Ina Chatwin, welcome to the Forever Fan Club. Lovely to have you. Fiji's solid scrum. Here's Muntz out the back to Reasi. Sorry, Wainakolo. Wainakolo whips it wide to Ravatalmada. And he's just flat out dropped it. France come away with it. Jegu. Here's Ramos. Oh, so Jegu is still on. Who the hell's gone off for him? I don't know. I really have no idea who's gone off. So Akula had to track back there. Muntz. And Muntz with a decent clearance kick there. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest of kicks from Ramos there. That's a huge pass from Wainakolo. That was an awful drop from Ravatamada. It comes off his leg. Yeah, it comes off his leg. Great pickup from Intimac. Marchand throws to the middle. Olivo. Jalanche in the Jegu in the middle. Peno wrapping around. Really good read there from Reasi. Ravatamada. Ravutamunda. Oh, Vervovo with a good run. I don't know how the hell he stayed in there. He's up to the halfway and then brought down. France trying to counter, can't quite do so. Jalanche. Muntz to Icaniveri with a good run, almost up to halfway. Gravoli to Muntz again. Here's Doge. Fiji, I'll tell you what, Fiji are keeping possession really well. As a penalty? Yeah, I think it's a penalty. Yep. Bielbieri offside, so it'll be a penalty to Fiji. So Bielbieri was not on side there. Yeah, it's apparently the stadium's got limited coverage, and that's why the tracker isn't working. Yeah, I still don't know who's gone off in the forwards. Who is he on for? Unless he's just gone on at centre, but I know he hasn't. Gaiton's on. Or has Gaiton gone off too? I can't see Gaiton anymore either. Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that. Oh, Fiji with their trick lineup move. Icaniveri with a little kick through. I love Icaniveri. I love him so much. He's so funny. He tries some outrageous stuff. So Luku's got it on the 5 meter. He's going to box kick. He's just looking for touch. Oh, it's just so easy, and it's such a little a good way to get them right in their own corner. Okay, so Fiji did throw the line out, but it was they hadn't set yet, so they've been called back. And there's 1 minute left this first half. Gone quite quickly this first half. And Fiji do get it through Suakula. Kuravoli to Muntz. Muntz goes behind to Ravatamada. Oh, Tanakavata running a hard line there. Oh, it's gone loose, but Reasi has it. Reasi steps, gets up to the 22. Kuravoli goes to Mayana Vanua. Kuravoli again. Caniveri, Muntz. Oh, if he got his arms free. Oh, he gets it to Ravatamada. Ravatamada. He's beaten one, he's beaten two, he's through. And Fiji are going to score right before halftime to get themselves back into this game. And what a try for Fiji. And France are starting to look a little bit, what's it called? Threadbare at times. What a try there from Fiji. Great little offload off the floor. And Ravatamada does well there. Just so you know as well, Australia have just scored before the halftime break, 19 points to 14 at halftime. Such a good finish there. Luku should have done better. Yeah, not good from Luku. And this kick will be halftime, so hopefully it'll be 21-14. So after being 21 points down, Fiji come back to 21-14 at halftime. Much like, what England did. Yeah, this is the thing is What have they done? Because they're missing. Gaiton's gone. Yeah, Gaiton went off on the 30th minute, which means Budong is someone's playing center who's a forward, and I imagine it's him. I imagine it's Budong. Interesting. They're missing an actual center. Hectic. All right. Well, France are in trouble there. They've lost one of their backline players, and they don't have anyone to bring on. Wait a minute. Janot's not playing. Pretty sure it's Le Garec. Anyway, we'll find that out in a sec. Actually, no. Let me have a look at the teams on another site. Right. Yeah, it's not Janot. It's Le Garec. Surprised they didn't bring him on and chuck maybe Luca at yeah, whatever. Right, so that's not okay. That's wrong. Anyway, that's half time, guys. And what game we got on our hands? Fiji really coming back into that strong. I will see you in about 15 minutes for the second half. Don't go anywhere. It's getting exciting already. And yeah, see you then. Grab a drink. All right, and we are back. It is second half time, and I mean, what a wind down to the end of that first half. I'm 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 pretty excited for the second half, considering how that one ended. Just gonna make this a little. I mean, for me, that was pretty. It was a pretty wild end to the first half for Fiji. I loved it. It looked for all money like France were going to run thoroughly away with the game. I hope Fiji can continue this what's it called streak, not really, but like continue this momentum, shall we say. It is now obviously Fiji playing right to left, Caleb Muntz to kick off, and Fiji are right back in this game and they deserve to be. Muntz goes deep, no, not too deep, just outside the 22. Oh, and it's a great slap back. It's also Doge. Here's Mata, Cravoli, Sowakula, Cravoli again. He's going to feed Doge. He's supported by his other prop partner. Here is Mayana Vanua. No, sorry, Nasila Silla. Muntz. Tuasova tries to go himself. He is brought down by the one center and one mock center. Is that so? No, that was Nasila Silla. Kurivoli, the ball spits out. Here's Muntz. Muntz takes himself. Oof. Hit hard. He rides the tackle, though, really well from Tafanua. Muntz is kind of in a lot of trouble there, running into traffic, but he's got a ball back. Kurivoli with a little chip over the top. Oh, it's bounced nicely, but it goes over the head of Ravat Salmada. But there's an offside. Fiji get an early penalty. They could get an early 3 points as well. Just the referee having a word with Aldridge. I didn't really catch what it was about. Now, what does they're going to go to the corner? And yep, Fiji want to play. Fiji want to play, and I like it. I like it. I mean, now they certainly could go for 3 points, and I wouldn't fault them. But when it was 21-0, nah, what was the point? But now, yeah. So can he vary? Can he find his man early in this second half? They go to the back to Maina Vanua. Here's Tuasova midfield. Takes sure 2 men to bring him down. Kurivoli's gonna go. Oh, Kurivoli dummies goes himself. Tanakaivata. He's bashed back by 2 men. Kurivoli again. Here's Caniveri, and he always gets at least a meter or two. Kurivoli recycles. Goes to Sorokula. Here's Muntz. Almost up to the 5 meter line now. Kurivoli goes to Sowakula. Ooh, looked like a low pass, but he managed to gather it. Kurivoli goes to Ikaniveri again. Kurivoli goes to Nasila Sila. They're still up to the 5 meter line. Change directions. Here is Sowakula over the back from Rayasi. Here is Wainakula. Oh, Wainakula still makes it. He had no right to make that after he stopped. But Fiji are in. Less than 3 minutes on the board in the second half, and Fiji have scored again. And that is Wainakolo's third try in 17 games, and he's been a live wire today. What a try. Fiji could draw level here. To be fair, Wainakolo made this too hard. He should have just gone for the corner. But he did. Oh my God, his leg drive. His leg drive through that tackle. Sowakula does so well there. And Rayasi's hands are great. He did not have to step in, but I mean, he made it, so good on him. What a try. God, Fiji are looking good. Fiji are looking really good now. Now, can Kurivoli get this from from quite wide out and level the scores? 5 seconds on the shot clock. God, he left that late. And he nails it over. He literally struck it at 1 second. Oh, bloody hell. 21 all. What? What a game. I think I predicted 42-21 to France. So honestly, I'm fine to not get that prediction right because I'd love Fiji to win this. What a try. So they go deep and it falls to Tuisova. France trying to compete. Corivoli goes to his forwards in Caniveri, his captain. Gonna go, nope, picks up and goes himself and then kicks downfield. He's found a good touch there. Yeah, he found a really good touch. Cracking touch. He's got it out of his own 22 and into France's half. Brilliant kick. Almost up to their 10. Bloody hell. What a kick. So Marchand, he's got a throw in on his own 10-meter line. Aldrit takes it. I need to get there we go. France has set a maul. Marchand's got it at the back. It's moving quite. Oh, okay. So it's no, that's stupid from Fiji. They sacked it at the back. They came around and the maul was still set. Sacked it. Here's Tafnua out to Ntamak. Ntamak whips it to Ramos. Ramos steps in field. He's met by the two centres. Sorry, Kanaka Vata and Tuisova. So one centre. They've done well to hold him up, but it will come back for the penalty. Interesting. The only teams that Fiji haven't beaten now are Ireland, New Zealand, and South Africa because they beat England before the World Cup, if you remember. That was the first time they beat them. And it's not a good kick from Intermac. Really not a good kick. I kind of feel for Caniveri there. He did come through the middle. But Fiji, France has set another maul. Fiji needs to defend this maul really well. They're not doing it so far. France are really using that brutish maul. Fiji need to defend this better. Oh, Fiji have come away with it somehow. And it's Dana Calvata kick that forward? No, Mata. France come away with it. Here's Bielbieri. He's trying to cut back and forward. He decides to go into traffic, and Fiji get him down. Luku goes to Olivon. Olivon beats one, beats two. Sorry, no, it's Jalange. Luku. No, here's Tafafanua. Marshall. Oh, big hit on Jegu. Sorry, that was Jegu who just carried. Spurts out the back. Here is 21. I think that's Depot. Not Depot. Udon. Inside to Jegu. Luku. Intermac changes direction. Goes to Deporter. Peno holding his width. Deporter doing well there. Held up by Rayasi. Luku. Intermac. Changes direction. Goes to Marchand. Great spot tackle there from Tuisova. And it's lost forward. But they'll go back for the penalty. Now, do France take penalties? What do they do? Do they take shots here? What do we think? Do we think France are going to get the win, or do we think Fiji might sneak it? I don't know. I think if Fiji can keep up the momentum, which they looked like France look very disjointed at the moment. Fiji don't. I wouldn't say Fiji have momentum. Yeah, he was off his feet there. That was a really good little step and go there by Gelange. Deporter did well here to get rid of Tuisova. Really good. God, he handed off Tuisova. That's it's not easy. Oh, they are taking the three. So it'll be 24-21 because Ramos is right in front. And he knocks it Ooh, yeah, he knocks that through. 24 points, plays 21. Someone waving a massive card with a picture of his face, Ramos. Lamotte is come on, and Marchand is making way. That's interesting, considering Marchand's actually played quite well. And also, Netty has come on for Gros. Gros, Cross. So the Netty making his debut. Oh, is it actually might be Lamotte making his debut? He plays for Bordeaux. Looks like Caleb Muntz kicks off. And another tap back by Fiji, but then it's tapped back by France. Here is Ramos. He kicks downfield. It's a low kick, a good kick too. Rayasi is too far infield to get over and stop it. Good kick from Ramos. What a slap back by Gravatamada, but then Aldrit was there to slap it back for France. So Fiji have a line out just outside their own 22. Excuse me. 10 minutes gone already. Soakula rises high at the front. Oof. Kanekaivata swings it back to Ravatamada, I think. And he's chasing sort of his own kick. Ramos gets away from one. Mayana Vanua. Luku. Here's the new man, Lamotte. It is Lamotte who's on debut, and he is from Bordeaux. Oh, Fiji. Oh, knock on from France in the midfield. And France just don't look fluid at all. Oradu is coming on. Oradu. Who's he coming on for? He's coming on for Olivon. No, Boudon. What? That's Olivon. They've got that wrong. No, he's coming. Yeah, Olivon's been told no. You're not coming off. So he's coming for Boudon, but Boudon doesn't know yet. Yeah, okay. It was Olivon who couldn't take that ball. Wasn't the most sympathetic pass. So Oradu goes to lock, and Olivon goes on to his more usual position on the in the back row. Welcome to the 20 of you watching. What's up? How you doing? And it's Boudon who's gone off. What is going on? It doesn't look injured. Yeah, it's tactical sub. Who is in the back line? Unless Barassi came back on, but I don't think he did. Fiji scrum getting monstered there, and France get the penalty. Fiji's scrum absolutely dominated, and Netty goes straight through. And I tell you what, for your debut and that being your first scrum for the hooker, it's got to be a good feeling. And it looks like Ramos is going to go for poles again. Ramos just basically yeeting his tee towards the referee. Yeah, no, that was a monstered scrum. Oof. Fiji need to get their subs on for scrum. Yeah, it's going to be probably a 46-meter kick. Maybe more, actually. Probably a bit more. Maybe about a 50-meter kick from Ramos. 45. Typical. I was right the first time. 45-meter kick. And I mean, with this, you can really see that France is feeling a bit. Oh, and Ramos has pulled it. That's not a good kick from Ramos. And that is not a good kick from Ramos. Usually he gets it dead straight, and that one the last two actually he's drawn to the left, although he got the last one. So the captain, Bill Mata, has gone off. Oh no, sorry, Ikani Vera is the captain. Bill Mata's gone off with Viliame Mata, and Salawa has come onto the pitch. Just waiting to get the bloody ball on the pitch. Mata played decently. So Muntz will get us underway again with a drop goal. They go a little bit longer. Ravatamanda rises high. Oh, he almost came down with it, but BLBRE does manage to. Really well done. Ravatamunda. That's Mada. So, Luku. Jelonch. Got to let go. Luku. It's penalty advantage. Here's Ramos. Oh, that's an awful up and under. And Ramos is like kind of. It almost looks like he's lost his head. He's bloody lucky they were under a penalty advantage there. Now will he go for another kick? That's interesting. Great shots on Taufi Fanua. Nope, Ramos is not going for balls again. So they kick to the sideline. So again, it's not the best kick. I mean, they are right in the center of the field, but still not the greatest kick. I think it's even outside the Fiji 22, but it is a penalty, so it is their ball. So Lamotte throws to the back, and it is Jegu who rises for it. Luku going to recycle. They're into the 22. Goes left. Tafi Fanua. Luku again. He goes to the new man. Here is Jegu again. Sorry, Jelonch. And Fiji give away another penalty. They're at risk of giving away a yellow card. Too many penalties. Intimac. Deporter goes behind. Ramos gets caught up. He's wrapped up by Robert Tamada. And they didn't hear the referee whistle, so they were still going at it for a little bit. They do finally kind of get up, but I tell you what, Ramos is going to be absolutely livid. I don't think he's a happy player right now. Yeah, I think they'll. I think Ramos will pop this one over. Yeah, Fiji giving away a lot of silly penalties. Offside. So hang on, who's that? Who's come on? Boudon. No, Boudon's gone back off. Oradu. There's Oradu. Sorry. Yeah, Boudon went back off. I do wonder when they'll bring on Ligarek. Because if they needed a backline player, which I still don't know who the hell they've got on, because I never get to see them, I would put Ligarek on either the wing. Yeah, I'd put Ligarek on the wing and then move Peno to 13. At least he can play there. So Ramos does get that one over. 27 points to 21. So Fiji walking a bit slowly up to the halfway line to take the kickoff. They are 6 points down, which we've already seen doesn't mean much to Fiji. So Fiji kick much deeper through Muntz. I think it falls to Bielbiari. He kicks fairly high. Not found touched. Oh, good catch from Kurivoli. Here is Rayasi. He's wrapped up by Luku and Lamotte. Gets to ground. They're on the 10-meter line. Caniveri. Here's Muntz. Oh, and it's... No, he's managed to hold on to that brilliantly, Salawa. Here is Nasila Sila. Kurivoli. Goes to Doge. Supported by Ikaniveri. Kurivoli again. Oh, it's gone low that. Here's Ravovo. He's a powerful runner. Kurivoli again. Goes to Caniveri. Yes. Kurivoli, Muntz. Out the back to Tuisova. Tuisova's had a quiet game today. He's huge. Fanakai Vata, he's had a bloody good game today. He's got his knees down. That's penalty. Thank you. Fiji get the penalty. And in fairness, like Tafa Fanua was unlucky there because he would have thought he still had him held up. So France give away a penalty. I think Fiji going to take a shot. Interesting. Why not? Gets you back within 3. Yeah, go for it. Thanakai Vartas made almost 100 meters in this game. Number 7. That's impressive. It's like a Ben Earl type of vibe. It really is, actually. Didn't think about that. Yeah, real Ben Earl, Quacker Smith type of vibe. Just runs. This is a big kick from Kuravoli. Like, damn. This must be 50. No, that is not 45 meters. The center of the pitch, 5 meters in the middle of the pitch is 45. That cannot be. That doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, Kuravoli, can he bang this one over? Does he have the distance? I think he does. Oh, that had to be over. I think that was over. Oh, I thought that was over. But no, apparently he's missed it. So, finally, they're bringing on the reserve front rowers for Fiji. And they've done. Say what they've done well, and they've at least tired out a little bit of the French reserves. So Togiatama, oh, I think, are they all coming on? So that is Sokobale and Hoyt. I think Hoyt is on for his debut. Here is Kuravoli. No, that's Tanaka Vata again, running like a flippin' train. Muntz at the back to Reasi. Reasi hits the line. He's wrapped up by Deporte and who's 7? Jegu. Thought so. Oh, someone's down. A French player's down. Oh, I think it's Jegu. No, it's Jegu or Jalange. No, Jegu. I think he might have been a head knock. He's certainly got a bit of an eye, what's it called, a bulging eye there. Oh, like a knock to the eye, and it's going a bit black. I don't know what the hell happened to Gaito. Maybe it just, maybe Barassi is back on. Maybe Barassi is on. No, he can't be. Wait, Gaiton was on for 50. He can't be. Gaiton was on for 15 minutes. So yeah, Barassi went off. I don't know who the hell is. I don't know. It must be one of the forwards who's playing. Who's playing in the backline. Otherwise, I just don't know what's happening. Gail Fiku in the crowd. Um, I can't believe I still haven't found out what the hell's going on with the backline. Jeez, tackles made in this game: 133 to France, 44 to Fiji. Tackles missed: 17 to 12. Bloody hell! How Fiji have made France make a lot of tackles, and that could be a huge factor in this last 20 minutes. Could be a huge factor in the last 20. Referee having a little bit of a chat with Aldrit. I think Shegu is playing in the back line because he's not in the scrum. He's not in the scrum. He must be playing in the back line. Jalanche is there. Yeah, must be. Interesting. I would rather have like. No, he is quite quick. Scrum's going to be reset. It is Fiji scrum. So who have Fiji got? Armstrong or Sam Y. Okay, Sam Y is their sub. Um, Scrum off. I think they'll look to keep Muntz on as long as possible. Makala's good. Oh, 18 minutes left, and this is, I mean, the second half has certainly not been as enthralling as the first half, that's for sure. But I'll tell you what, I mean, it's been physical, and France have not looked great. I mean, they did in the first 15 minutes, but that's about it. So Kuravoli feeds the scrum. Ball comes out fairly quickly, goes to Ravatamada in the inside channel, and he offloads to Tuasova, who offloads and it gets to Luka. And then it's Deporter, and he launches a wild pass. Ravova's after it. Ravova grabs. Oh, and he's got a and it's just so many offloads. So many offloads. It eventually falls to Oradu, and he's dragged down, but it's all the way back, about 7 meters from France's try line. And I mean, my God, what not nightmare, what absolute craziness that was. France do get the clearance through Luku, about, I'd say, 10 meters out of their own 22. What, I mean, the offloading here was quality. Oh. And then Deporter throws a wild pass, and Ravova beats what's his name, Ramos to it. The offloads are just insane. I love it though, and Fiji have a line out inside, well, about 10 meters outside the 22. France making some changes. Maximin is coming on for Tafafanua, and Laclea is coming on for Montan Montagny. So Lamotte passes it to Luku. Luku box kicks, well, kind of just hammers it downfield. It's gone backwards off Wainakolo. Here's Munt. Sorry, that's, yeah, it is Rousey. It's a decent kick. He finds Penot though. Penot's going to launch an up and under and chase. It's gone bloody high. Vinacolo, oh, with basketball-like skills. Beautiful. And here, okay, away comes the 17, Sokobale. Oh, and Fiji are getting very loose here. Here is Mayana Vanua, the former New Zealand Sevens player. Who's that? Not sure who that is. Salawa, maybe? Not sure. And France have got the turnover. Luku goes to Jalange. Ramos kicks it into the corner, and it's gone too far. So BLBRE was not sprinting there. France just looked very haphazard. Yeah, France looked very haphazard. More changes coming on, and I'm assuming it's Fiji. Makala is on. I don't know who he's come on for. Fiji do their lineup move again. 15 minutes left. Fiji still have a lot left. Ravatomada. Okay, that's Ravatalmada has gone off. Kuravoli, as he's done all night, picks up, runs back a couple of meters, and then kicks. Gives himself space, but he's got a big boot on him. Brings play about 5 meters inside their own 10-meter line. And Mangala is a finisher. That's why he's come on now. Like, they really need him to get some lines going. Oh, and France give away a free kick. Fiji get a free kick. 14 minutes left, and tell you what, we're in for, I think, quite an exciting final 10 minutes. Fiji have played really, really well and done really well to get themselves back into this game. I'm impressed with them. And they just go for a fairly long kick. I would have gone a bit higher. Ramos returns, not the greatest kick, although he finds grass. Muntz gets it away to Rayasi. Rayasi kicks downfield. He's got a decent boot. Good distance from Rayasi. I like Rayasi. I think he's quality. I think Rayasi's really decent. And he's got that kick, took it over halfway. Good kick from him. France just kind of walking very slowly to the line out. Lamotte. Lamotte's going to throw. I think they go to the back, or do. And Aldrich comes away with it. Gets his arm free. Oh, he almost got stripped there. Right, he didn't. Fiji had their arms around that. And it's gone loose. That's slapped down. It was slapped down. It wasn't going to anyone, but it's slapped down or a knock on in the tackle. So it's just not, I think, just a knock on advantage. Luku. Lamotte. He trundles up to the 22-meter line. Orodu. Luku. There is Ramos. Whips it wide to Bielbieri. He steps in field. Rivovo does drag him, and Suisova brings him down. Turnover was good there, but they come back for the penalty for offside. What is what was the name of their centre, their captain in the World Cup? Is he retired from Fiji? What was his name? He was brilliant. No, I can't remember his name right now. So I have a feeling France will go for the points here. I think that was Icaniveri asking the ref to check something, a shot from France, and I think just because of picking that up, the TMO will be looking potentially, but they're not stopping to look for it. And France are going to go to the corner. Time is off for a player being treated. It is a penalty. No, time's back on. Ramos is going to kick to the corner. The referee's gone a double blast of his whistle. Triple blast. So it's his Voce has come on for Nasila Silla. Voce. 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 Lamont. Oh, he's overthrown. He's fallen to this, Caniveri rumbles up and bounces one. So Akula picks up and goes. He's smacked back a bit. Corvoli goes deep to Muntz. Muntz clears. Decent kick from Muntz. Has he found touch? No, he hasn't. Ramos runs it back. He's wrapped up by Ravovo, carried out by Makala. So Fiji have the line out on their own 22. Yeah, Ramos is getting a bit pissed off with himself, and I tell you what, France will be probably quite pissed off they didn't take the 3 points there. Fiji go to the back, and it's on another overthrow. Oh, looked like there might have been head contact in that from Stokobale. Luku, Jalange got tackled, but it's kind of turned into a maul. Okay, it's gone down. Luku. Luku again. Into Mac. Whips it wide to Ramos. Ramos inside to Deporter. Deporter is through, and I think he's over. I'm pretty sure he scored. And I think that'll be it. And it is Deporter. And Fiji do finally break. And look, I mean, it's Fiji. They could suddenly pull something ridiculous out. I don't think it'll happen, but yeah, I don't think Fiji come back from this. I tell you what, Deporter has played well. He's one of the few players that have played well for France. I'd say most of the players for France. Luku's been all right. But yeah, no, Deporter has been good. In fact, most of the subs that have come off for France have been better than the players that started. So France go 32-21 up with a kick to come. And I think, has Ramos handed away the... No, Ramos is still kicking. His pink boots. Oh, I like those. And I think he's got that. Yeah, he's back to kicking much better now. So 34 plays 21. And I tell you what, I'm not far off my prediction. I think I said 42-21. So I'm not far off my prediction now. It's been a rough game for France. They've scraped by at the moment. Right, so Muntz goes quite shallow to Orodu. He comes down. I mean, Fiji are not out of it. If they score quickly, never know what could happen. Vinacola tries to come forwards for it. Can't gather. It goes sideways, but Fiji do gather. Kuravoli goes to Soakula. Once again, off to Mayana Vanua. Muntz kicks down, changes direction, kicks downfield. Oh, he's turned Peno. What a kick! Brilliant kick from Muntz. Muntz is class. I really like Muntz. He's a very good player. So here we go for the quarter player of the match contenders: Ramos, Olivon, Ravovo, and Caniveri. To be honest, I would take out Ravovo and Olivon, and I'd put in I wouldn't even have Ramos. He's not been great. Um, I would put in Rayasi as one, and even Wainakolo as one, and Ravatamada. They were all three of them were brilliant. I haven't seen Ravovo do that much. Oh, Fiji do that forward move again off the line out. Can he vary? Oh, and he's not. He's lost it. But I think didn't get thrown 5 meters. The one time they try it, and it doesn't go 5. Sorry. I love it. I love the fact that they keep trying it and it keeps catching teams. Oh, just. Oh, oh, it was close. Anyway, Intermac will clear. 6 minutes left, and he hasn't found touch. Kuravoli, I think, goes to Riasi. He whacks it high. No, I think it's Makala. And it's a brilliant take by Intermac. Gets it to Jalange. Here's Ramos. Ramos offloads to Jalange. Janot. Sorry, Jegu. Here's Bailberry coming in field. It's rare that he doesn't score in a game. So they're just outside the 10. Here's Orodu. Off to Jegu. Forward pass. Forward pass from France. So about 5.5 minutes left. Can Fiji get one back? Can they make it a kind of photo finish kind of thing? And it was Aldred with the forward pass. Yeah. So I think Caniveri, the captain's finally gone off, and I think Togiatama's come on now. Yep, Togiatama's on. The only no Sam Wine, Armstrong, or Ravula are the only ones who haven't come on yet, and I don't know if they will. Kuravoli, if Fiji get a penalty at the scrum. Come on, quickly. So there's one more team left to qualify for the World Cup, and it's either going to be Belgium or Samoa. I'd love it to be Belgium. I really would. I mean, I love Samoa, and I would hate for them not to be at the World Cup. But I would. It's a new team that's never played. So yeah, I get a new team playing. Samoa have gone downhill rapidly recently, which is really sad. But they just don't. Janot is. Oh, it is Janot. So Lugarak must have pulled out. Luku's gone off. Yeah, I'd say Luku's probably been one of the better French players today. He's had a lot to deal with. I think that is, yeah, it's game over for Fiji. Uh, Finally, Sam Y is coming on for Kuravoli. So both teams making their nines change at the same time. Voce Voce catches it in the middle. Muntz goes wide. Sorkula to Asova. Ravovo with one hand. Here is Vainakolo. Steps in field, beats one, beats two. Almost up to the 22. Supported by Soakula. Samwai, Newman, Muntz. Good carry. Sokobale with a great carry. Oh, tell you what, Maya Vanua was not expecting that, but he caught it well. Wrapped back a little bit though. Samwai. Rayasi hit hard and driven back by Jegu. Y. Newman in Voce Voce. Voce Voce. Sokobale. Good carry from the big man. Why? Muntz. Muntz. Oh, he thinks about kicking and doesn't. Oh, he's hit hard. Don't know if it was high by Lamotte. Ball squirts out the side. Fiji do recover it though. Oh, no. Knock on advantage called. Rayasi. Rayasi puts it on the boot. Wainakolo's got it. Wainakolo. Is he going to go? Oh! He tries to offload it. It's gone back by France. That's not a knock on. It's gone knocked back by France. But France come away with it. They're on their 5. Oh, Wainakolo so close. And that really would have put them. That would have made the final 2 minutes exhilarating. Ramos kicks downfield. Doesn't. No, he does find touch. I'd get that in. Get it in. You don't have time not to get that in. You should have played that. Such a good kick from Rayasi. Oh, it sits up perfectly. Oh, Wainakolo, you're so close. Peno does well there to kind of lasso him. Yeah, okay, no, he does knock that on, to be fair. How did Olivon get player? I disagree with that. No, I disagree with him getting player of the match. Oh. Oh, we're going back for a cynical play. Potentially cynical play. This is interesting. This is what I thought I saw. I think it's from Ramos. I think it was when Wainakolo tried to whip it, offload it out the back. So, yeah, Wainakolo. Eh. Oh, okay. It's gonna be a penalty. Okay, so his tackle's complete and he's offside in the tackle zone and he slaps the ball down. It does. So I think this will be a yellow card to Ramos. Yeah, it's definitely off his hand. Yeah, it's gonna be a yellow card, I imagine. So not a penalty try. It's going to be a yellow for Ramos, but it'll be a penalty. I think they'll probably. They've only got 2 and a bit minutes. They just have to make sure they get a try and kick over before 80. I mean, yeah, that's yeah. So Ramos gets a yellow card, and look, I mean, it is certainly a yellow card. It would be way too hard. Your instinct would be to do that, so I can't really fault him for that. So now, what do Fiji do? Do they go for a line out and set a maul? Hasn't really worked, but think about how much time they've lost because of that. That's what annoys me because that was what a minute and a half ago. It's really hard. So Fiji do go for the line out. There are going to be some final changes. 11. So what is it? Armstrong Ravula? Must be the only person left. Yeah, it is Armstrong Ravula coming on for Wainakola. Interesting call. So they go to the middle. They've set the maul. You have to score like almost immediately. It's been sacked. They break off the back. It is Togiatama. That should have been a penalty. 17. Sokobale goes. Penalty. And that is a great, great turnover by was that Orodu? Who was it? Or was it Aldred? No, it was, yeah, it was Aldred. Aldred gets the no, maybe not. Who got the turnover? No, it was Aldred. Aldred getting the final turnover, and that's unfortunate. That could have got Fiji a really like hectic last kind of final play to potentially win. But big clearance from Ntamak, almost up to halfway, and that'll be the game. Oh, that was such an opportunity. Yeah, straight over it. Aldred straight over it. Damn it. So 30 seconds left. What will France do? Just play it safe and get it out? Olivon takes it at the top. Lamotte's got it at the back. They're not. Yeah, they're pushing. Almost up to halfway. 25 seconds. Oh, the maul's moving well. Lamotte breaks off, though. He's brought down eventually by Y. Kanakavata tries to get over there. Can't do so. Picked up by Orodu. Yeah, they're just going to play this out. They're just going to play the timeout. 5 seconds left. Fiji did really well in this game. They really put themselves in a position they could have won. And that's time. And I think Jono is going to get the ball. Nope, he's going to go to Ntamak, and he's going to clear the ball off the field. And that is the game. France win by 13 points, 34 points to 21. And yeah, I mean, this is what I said. Is like, I mean, France didn't really do much in the second half, but Fiji didn't do enough. And I mean, that's France is a good side, and good sides win when they're playing badly. Yeah, I love watching Fiji play. It is always exciting, and they certainly could have won that game. And that's the great thing is they are so much more competitive consistently than they have been for a long time. Sad that they didn't get the win, but I suppose kind of the expected result. Although usually you'd think France would be more clinical, but they just haven't looked great in the last 2 weeks. They will definitely want to try and settle down. I'm not sure who they're playing next week, actually. Now before we head off, let's check the Ireland Australia score. Oh, Ireland 44, Australia 19, and I no, I don't think I bet. I don't think I said that big a difference. Um, Bloody hell. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching with me, or rather listening to me rabble on. Great game, really well. Great game from Fiji, at least. I don't think France played particularly well. In the rain, a bit loose, bit frantic, but France do get over the line, and maybe see you next weekend for a game. Not sure. Other than that, great day of rugby. I mean, some crazy scores score lines rather, and some crazy, victories. England's game was a brilliant. But that is it from me. Have a great weekend, rest of your weekend, guys, and maybe catch you next week.